Hello everybody, how are you all doing? Just give me a second, guys. Trying to get something here. Ten zero nine 120. I'm getting something here. So guys, I hope our network is going to be better from here on. Okay. So my network is saying good, not excellent, but yeah, we shall do it. So how about that? I think that's not bad. Two bars we go. Okay, network is excellent. Ryan. I hope you guys can hear me well. This guy. Where does he have Beckenbauer all the way this side? He's just trying so hard to make his team strength go up. It's trying so hard to make his team strength go high.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Alright, first game.
And we're underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Strong running down that left flank. Cherki!
Come on.
Oh, nice! Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
He's usually better than that. I also know he's usually better than that.
Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Searching pass he's played there.
Portugal.
Brilliantly cut out. And that's
Nice.
going right the way across. Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Hazard.
Such good technique.
Giuliano
He's in a good
Belletti.
position here. And Messi! Goal! Milan! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the
No, no,
defence
I mean,
did themselves
okay,
many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Aimed beyond the defence.
Thank you. Tap the ball. Nice.
And if you have just joined us, still just 1-0 the score.
Why? Why? Oh my goodness.
And he goes cross-field. Van Basten! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very...
That's
Oh
a foul,
my
no two ways about it.
What?
And that's going to be a booking.
This is some serious betrayal, guy.
Lampard. Nicely weighted ball. And that has put paid to that. Kukçu. Milan looking to pass their way through, and he's picked it up out wide. Now here's the delivery. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. How would you review the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Milan have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Lampard and Cherki spread it left. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Real chance! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them.
Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Conte really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Cleared without hesitation. Milan are looking to go forward now.
Marco van Basten.
Great ball if he can get there. And he cuts out the supply.
So early.
Beckham. Gnabry. Van Basten under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Azar. Belletti tries to pass it through. And he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Switch play.
And it's Serginho. And Batistuta! Oh, he's really drilled it. Adams. Kukçu. Lampard. And it's Van Basten. Lampard. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That is a brilliant interception.
This network.
Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. Can he get it through? And this is Van Basten. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Serginho. Lampard.
No, wait.
Done delicately. And this is Batistuta.
Wait. Look.
That shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Let me check my network.
That's at the end. Milan can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
Look at that.
Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
I'm checking the Wi-Fi. Let me check the network, guy. Let me check the net. I don't know if that will work. I've tried to change. Um, it's giving me fair. This is not so low. This is not so low. We have a problem. We have a problem. We have a problem. You cannot have your upload speed. Upload speed cannot be higher than the download speed. It is impossible. So we're still having a network. We might still be getting some network issues. My dear Croatia has refused to learn double touch. Weighted pass, chip control. This is a feint. Double touch. Double touch. Double touch. Kagaya has deliberately refused to learn. You cannot play that position if you're not willing to learn double touch. So we know our network is not so good. Two bars we shall take. AC on AC. What do we call this type of formation? Back 9 or what? Back 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is crazy. And do you know what I'm going to do? This is the perfect time to use man marking. Perfect time to use man marking. Since he has no one coming to attack. Man marking. Yo. Mbappe. I'll change this to him. And the terrorism continues. So, aren't you guys curious?
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Like a teeny little bit whiny.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
What? Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Oh, good ball! And the shot!
Messi.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's Bruno goes for the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan have their second corner now. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Lampard, Kukçu. And Adams. Hazard. Lampard. Now it's Van Basten. And Messi! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. That's a throw. Lampard.
Come on.
Milan really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
And no, he's seen through all of that. And it's Lampard. Crosses it in. Koundé is there, and he can get that clear. Threads one in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's a good run down the right. Gavi is in a really good position out wide. Danger averted for now. And that's a dangerous ball. Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Milan have their third corner. Vardiol. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
And he's going direct. Over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Kukçu. He has found the way through.
My problem.
And he's cut it out.
Gakpo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Messi. Rijkaard. And it's Kimmich. He's got away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's certainly onside here. Mbappe! And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Great vision. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Out to the right. Gnabry. And he's whipped it across. Chucky!
Come on.
And that is wildly off target. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Now it's Gakpo. Tries to pass it through. Shot a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And it's Lampard. Van Dijk. Now it's Gakpo. And the through ball. He is through here! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Kukçu. Lampard. That ball looks a good one. And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Very low, very small.
Gakpo.
A shot.
Now it's Van Basten. This looks promising.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Van Basten!
Oh, shooting chance! He
The guy
scored!
with his
And late in the
8
day,
defenders,
a telling
he has
moment.
conceded.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of
8
taking the lead
defenders.
should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
With
Messi
his 8
really played that
defenders, he
return
has
ball to
conceded.
perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
How do you concede with 8 defenders? My goodness. He conceded with eight defenders.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Milan have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
How do you want to put
Kimmich
8
spots
defenders
it
you also
and intercepts.
come out? You also want
Nicely
a
weighted
good
ball.
result.
Cherki. That's tidy.
This
Chelsea
usually is
might
the
have
time
to
teams
test.
go into conservation mode.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Ah,
Alexander-Arnold, and he's worked it through. And that's that.
you cannot have 8 defenders.
Well, that was
and you
tense.
also want
Boy,
to
that
win
was
result.
tense. The
Like-
two sides separated by the game's
what kind
only
of-
goal.
Of ball are you playing?
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I certainly enjoyed a really good show of collective effort, both in attack and defence, Peter. I think they had good numbers for the link-up play in attack and players willing to track back at all times. They were very good.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Okay, at least that match was not bad. Alright. Match wasn't bad. Lucas did not do us anything. Two network bars we shall take. So guys, let's like the live so that we can get more people, get the algorithm to...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions, and likes to hit it hard and nice and early. That's a horrible combination for any defence. That's...
Hazard! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Aubameyang! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Aubameyang is offering a wry smile there.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good switch, that.
Kukçu. Lampard.
Oh, you look at this guy's ball control.
Fernando Torres. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Lampard. Now, what about a counter-attack? Done delicately.
Yeah, this guy
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Using it.
Gnabry is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Are you seeing that
Rijkaard.
pass he made? If it was smart assist, always does
Works
that.
it forward. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Spread out to the left.
If it was not
Throw
smart
it.
assist, it would have been a low pass from the ground. But since it is smart assist, he had to loft that ball up.
And it's James. Cherki.
Okay, Ryan Cherki.
Threads
come.
one in. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
What did they
Park
do?
Ji-sung. Hazard. Now it's Aubameyang. Knocks it into space. Lampard,
Oh,
and that's gone
sometimes you
loose.
build up. Some. Oh, yeah.
Tries to pass it through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cannavaro is fouled. Roberto Carlos tries to play it through. And it's Gnabry. Messi! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
No, he has started again.
There's the whistle for half-time.
I thought.
A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Yeah, network. Oh my goodness. I'm having network. I need water.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Why?
So the first half brought no goals. And he's lost his man here. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Gnabry. Now it's Van Basten. That has been slung wide.
Wow. It was already at
Rice. Oh, they can break here. Hazard has been caught there. It's a
Some
foul.
simple things that don't need you to exaggerate. Hmm?
Park Ji-sung. And here's Torres.
Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Don't need to be short.
Milan can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Milan finding their passes.
Hazard.
He has found the way through. Shot, surely! And it's in! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Look, when the ball goes to that
So, Jim,
side,
what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural
looks
instinct
like-
to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Now it's Van Basten. And here's Azar. And it's Kukçu. Messi receives it in a good position here. Takes aim and crosses.
Come on.
And that should get the job
You were
done.
alone.
Milan have it back and can go again. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Chance for a shot!
Ryan, come on.
And that would have won it.
Shirky really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Milan still ahead by the game's only goal. That's a little off target.
Shun and Belmare really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that is a little undercooked.
Keeper. Thank you.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
3 minutes.
Cherki. Referee looks at his watch and
Bankai.
blows his whistle.
Bankai, you
Milan
have
have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Azar taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
That guy had a really crazy defending style. I haven't really seen any defending style like that before. I think our network is going to be okay. We are taking from 2 bars, 2 network bars, 3 network bars and above. We are not going to take 1 bar. We are not going to risk to take 1 bar. 1 bar? No way. Batama killer. I don't want to laugh, but surely it's hilarious. I think we can all agree. Guys fighting for team strength. Like why would you use McTominay in centre back and this young guy. Then he has so many forwards. That's another terrorist on the loose. We could get an orchestrator. Doesn't this game? Isn't he an orchestrator? Box to box. Player.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Even the PC is complaining, but the network has dropped. 851.
So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
If you're looking for options, Peter, then you're looking at Darwin Núñez because he offers loads. A real physical presence who's always going to offer you an out ball. But I think what's impressed many people in recent times about him is the pace he can actually bring to get in behind opposition defences. And that doesn't mean he'll actually hold his position centrally. He loves to go and drift to either flank, and he can easily take on a fullback and beat him.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Brilliantly cut out. And he's there to clear it. Adams.
Cherokee.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
There's a free kick about.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Kachu!
I'm still getting a very big problem with the... Oh, Mr. KJV. You're running to sleep.
Milan with their first corner. Okay. The first in the game for either side, actually.
We'll see you tomorrow. I'll be sleeping soon.
He's got tall! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
You just wonder what this guy is trying to...
McTominay gets across to intercept that.
Is he having like network issues?
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
You can never be short of runners into space.
There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's like he's...
Well, that pass isn't the best. Hazard. Van Basten.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Musiala couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
For sure. Konami, stop cheating me, man. Konami, stop cheating my balls.
Great defending, strong and determined.
I would have not scored.
He's through here.
Game,
Messi receives it in a wide position. Shoots! Goal! Milan! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
But I'm a killer. What are you doing? I don't understand what this guy is doing, really. Are we still in the required minutes?
Milan have taken the lead.
Already starting.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Costa Curta. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Beckenbauer can get it clear. Now it's Mbappe. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the second half gets underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Lampard! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Chance to deliver. Gets his head on it! And that has been clubbed away. Oh, that's neat. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pele did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly... Goes for a shot! They've scored! Eintracht Frankfurt are back in business. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Musiala. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Kane! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you'll have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Buffon claims it without any fuss.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Shot a goal! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he is...
And he's had a hit! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Darwin constantly looking for the ball into the box. And it's been played through. Skillfully cut out.
The whole
He is
first half.
so at ease on the ball.
And just does juju in second half.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply
you
want to
see this.
engage.
Bullish header!
Van
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any
Offside.
goal from here could well be the winner.
Come on, referee.
Picked out brilliantly. Oh, should have put that away. He shifted it to the flank. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous
the goal
contest,
was offside.
but still no clear winner.
I'm
Listen, the
sure
fans
it-
haven't given up on this by any
100%
means.
sure
They
it
still believe it can be won.
Gnabry could try cutting inside here. And it's Lampard. And here's Azar. Good running, strong and purposeful. Azar! Oh, he's been... And again! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's
But
certainly
yeah,
not
he can
complaining.
guide.
Well, I admire players who do that
sure
because
he can
they just
do it.
don't give up on anything.
Having turned
I'm
the game
sure
on
he's
its head,
thinking.
now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it,
tackle
Peter,
him,
but they
yeah.
should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Gnabry. Oh, that's nice. Gnabry proves just a little bit too strong. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game
bag,
from those
in the
players. What
bag.
unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
No,
Thrilling
it's not
nail bite.
spamming double touch, but you know, these days the defending is just so hyped, including the smart assist thing. so it's hard to just score. Like, you know, when you just make a run, then you just make a curl, or you make a shot, like a standing shot or a normal shot or anything. Those days it used to be easier to score, but these days, what? These days they can leave you on your branch alone, I'm telling you. Chelsea, I've seen Isco. These are the teams I hate. Oh my goodness, I hate such teams. Ho ho. I hate such teams. They belong to terrorists. Hmm? Tomorrow I'll be around pushing with the other.
So bring it on. Hike expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I've been very impressed with this fella, Upamecano. We all know of his impressive record, but he's a lovely blend of athleticism and technical nous that he developed from quite an early age. It'll be interesting to see who his opponents bring to the table to test him, because testing him demands a lot.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Palmer threads one in. He shifted it to the flank. Kukçu. And Cherki. That has been slung wide. And he's intervened well there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more.
Tries a shot!
Come on.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
I tried to go for the near
Milan
post.
with the corner, there first.
Mendes.
And now they can clear their lines. And it's Gnabry.
I'm telling you, if it's
Still
to get it from
goalless.
there, Mama.
Azar.
You can see the
Cherki. Cherki!
Come on.
That, Peter,
hate
is wonderful
this
reading of the
funny
game.
blocking.
Perfect positioning. Well played.
Ah.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. That'll be a throw.
It was good of Vinny.
James.
Vinny
Can he
that
get
was
on the
good.
end of this? Bellingham
Hopefully
gets
it
into a good
jump.
position. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Milan do look happy to keep things simple here, Jim. Hit the byline and get it in the box.
Well, they've certainly got the players for it, Peter. When you've got guys who can whip them in like that, you want to be giving it to them as much as you can.
Deep cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Crossed in again. Milan have it back and can go again. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Gnabry. Can he get it through? Caicedo. Barella. Now it's Bellingham. Knocks it into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Van Basten. That's a shade optimistic.
And yet
And
I
the
saw
first half
him.
is done.
I saw him.
So neither team were able to take the lead, but
I
it
saw the
certainly
guy
hasn't been
begging
for
for my
the lack
ball.
of trying. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
All the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary.
Gnabry, you have done me bad there.
There's the start of the second half.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Lampard goes steaming forward. Messi. Messi!
Thank
There
you.
it is!
Thank
Boom.
you.
There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Network. Mama.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bellingham plays a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide, and that's played in low.
Thank you. Ooh, that was a very dangerous pass. But network also.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
trying to have its way with Neil.
Well, that's certainly more like
Come
it.
on.
They can't let the intensity
Come
drop
on.
now, Peter.
This
Come
is
on,
a
Hazard.
really front-footed
Come on,
approach.
Hazard.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
I am my day. But how?
It's their second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Adeyemi. And it's Caicedo. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. "75 minutes played.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shapes to shoot! Oh, this time surely!
Come on.
He should have put that one away.
Just got
Too
too
many
eager there, I think, Peter.
deflections.
Had half an eye on the
And too
two-goal
many
cushion.
kicking out.
Chelsea can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Barella. Olise. Van Basten. There's the shot! He has
Every
done
keeper
it!
had got it, yeah. Every keeper had
And
got it.
this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time.
Mbappe! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nuno Mendes. And he's had a hit. Has a shot! Fantastic from Olise! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Refa.
And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Van Basten claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Milan really approached this game with clear intent, Pete.
$36. That was massive. I need to put at least one free kick taker for me. I want to use Cruyff, but let me use this guy. I want to use Cruyff, but my problem with Cruyff is double touch. I really need him to have that double touch.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become...
Van Nistelrooy! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to
Such
produce the
balls.
goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's a nicely shaped ball. And the ball is out of play.
What?
Aimed beyond the defence. Cherki. That is ended up in no man's land. Good ball, good take. Out to the left it goes.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that could set him on his way. He's onside.
Offside.
Now that is a hefty challenge. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cherki is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi knocks it into space. This looks promising. Shoots!
Come on.
No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Is that now what you're doing? Just
And it's
tackling
Azar.
people.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, they could be caught out here. That's really well cleared. Lampard. Out to the right. Beckham. Messi. Shot could be on. Messi!
Thank you.
It's in! Right back in the game! So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
There's a beautiful
Come on.
simplicity about this
Why is it
contest.
that the guy's
Willing
just
running on
chasing
one
after the
side,
ball?
dogged defence on the other.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He has found the way through. He's having a shot! It's loose and there's a big chance!
Come on.
And that has fair fizzed. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Royce.
Whatever this guy is doing,
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
not good.
Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
And a quick reminder.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Messi tries to play it through. Lampard. Cherki. And this is Messi. Cherki can see things others simply cannot.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cherki. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Royce. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Spread neatly. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Hazard gets into some space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Beckham, who does have an assist to his name. He is through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and
Yeah,
eventually
come
you
on.
might just get that little break.
He's going
This is a
out.
really
He's
front-footed
going out,
approach.
wallahi.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Even Chucky.
Messi is onto it in a flash. Milan have it back and can go again.
Whatever this guy is playing. He did a very dangerous person. Very dangerous. The name of Cruyff. Nothing good there. But man, I know you won't disappoint. You'll do it for me. Central midfielder, Linka. Whatever this guy is playing.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Palmer. Number 16,
And it's Salah.
Rodri. Number 7,
Looking for the run.
Hazard.
too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Come on.
I think the
what
message
is that?
here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Number 13,
You just look at this, man.
number 21.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of
Never
danger
seen a
that was
soccer
growing.
game like
Well,
this.
it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Royce, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Game is
Oh,
so
what has
stupid.
happened here?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Kukçu. Beckham. And no, that was never going to make it.
This fucking.
And that will be
my
it.
Goodness, this
Well, that
game,
was
ah.
intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It's just looking for ways of frustrating somebody. Just